everyone, CFL Park Hopper here at the Epcot International Flower and Garden Festival 2019. So this is the opening Topiary Exhibit right here at the front of the park. Beautiful butterflies, and I love the purple and pink daisies, I guess. I love flowers, but I have a very hard time knowing what is what. But this is a really pretty exhibit here in the front. We're just gonna keep walking around it and checking it out. I love all of the wildflowers too in the middle. All the gorgeous colors. And what I really like about the Flower and Garden Festival, this is the first weekend here in March, the beginning of March, is this thing runs all the way to the end of May. And it is so neat to come and watch this thing get more beautiful throughout the 3 months. So if you're not coming right away in March and you're thinking, I'm coming in April or May, what will it look like? It will get more full and more vibrant as it goes. So have no fear. It will be beautiful no matter when you come this spring to Epcot. I also picked up a festival booklet on the way in. If you've been noticing, if you've been watching all of our different festival videos here at Epcot, every single one of them will have a little booklet that will tell you, again, all the menus for all the eateries around the countries and all of the different events going on during the festival. So let's have a look at the book. Right away, I turned to the middle and found some beautiful pictures of topiaries and food. I am hungry and ready to get started eating. There's a lot of good things here. Let's keep flipping. Also, the booklet comes with those stamps, so you can stamp each one of the pages. Like when you eat at one of the kitchens, you can stamp it so that you'll remember what you've eaten. All right, so let's head on in and check everything out. Okay, so as we're coming in, we just passed like the fountain area, the stage here. And over here, right next to Mouse Gear, they have this thing called Brighton A Barrel. And they have these big white plastic barrels out here, and it looks like they're getting stuff put on. I don't know if you're painting. I think you're painting. Okay, so they're gonna give you some paint over here and a stencil, and then like this, and then you can paint into it. So how neat is that? So that's cute. Let's look over here at these beautiful topiaries. We got Pluto and Goofy, it looks like, coming up. There's Pluto with his dog bones. That's great. Looks like they have a Flower Garden spirit jersey. It says Garden Party on the back with Minnie Mouse. And they also have the Minnie Mouse Turbis International Flower and Garden Festival. This is $26.99. The spirit jersey was $64.99. I love the hat. Happiness blooms from within. That's pretty. And the purse. You can get a little watering can. This is all kind of stuff you could put in your garden. Here. And check out the Epcot flower ears. Epcot Flower and Garden ears. Those are cute. And they're $27.99. Here's Mickey. Turn up the fun. Mickey and Friends Seed Company. And they have, this is a Goofy lawn statue. You kind of see it through the plastic. Maybe this one down here is a little better to see. So that's cute. So a lot of things at the festival you can get like for your garden. You can get ideas on gardening here and different things like that. So that's really cool. Over here is the butterfly garden. This is one of my favorite things that they have every year. And again, the butterfly garden is something that gets better throughout the season, I think. So again, no matter when you're coming, it's super fun to watch this thing progress for the 3 months. Let's head on inside, see if we see any butterflies. All right, we're inside. And I see some butterflies. There's one right here. Oop. It's hard to keep him on camera. Here he goes. He's just flying all around. And I love the flowers in here. They're so beautiful. All the different ones. You have little signs that tell you all about butterflies and their life cycle. And the different kinds of species of butterflies. This is beautiful. Oh, there goes one right there. There is so much to see inside the butterfly garden. You could really stay in there for hours and just spy around at everything. This over here is one of my absolute favorite things to look at.
Sorry, guys.
The Mosaic.
I'm just following you guys.
So I'll show it to you from a few different angles. But this also gets bigger and more full throughout the season, so it's really fun to look at the Mosaic. And I love the water floating plants in the water, I should say. The floating plants in the water, I love those too. All right. Let's start getting some food. I'm getting hungry looking at all these flowers. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head across the path here to the Odyssey building. And there is something there that I want to try. So we're gonna head over there. All right, here's another shot of the Mosaic. It's beautiful. And some more of the floating plants. I really wish they would keep these floating plants year round. I love them. And I'm always really sad when they go away after the garden festival. Look at the flower trees, aren't they great? These things get taller too throughout the year. And they're already pretty tall now. But it's so great to come to the garden festival and just watch everything bloom and grow throughout the spring. This is one of my favorite festivals here at Walt Disney World. So we're almost to the Odyssey, we're getting closer. We're gonna check out inside what is to eat. Okay, so inside the Odyssey, I got the fried green tomatoes with a crab fennel salad, and it's got a remoulade, looks like with some capers, and I think it also has fennel. That's the fennel on top, I think. So let's give it a taste. That's pretty tasty. A lot of flavor going on. The green tomato has a nice crispiness to it with the way it's fried. It's really tasty. The crab fennel salad has a nice crunch as well. It has some diced up green peppers in there, and it's just really savory. You can taste the blue crab in there. You can taste the fennel in there. It's just delicious. And the remoulade goes well with it, mixes it well. The capers give it a nice bite. And there's also, see that little bit of orange, is the paprika oil. So that gives it a little bit of bite too. It all just goes together really well. It's acidic, it's savory, it's just really nice. And it's cold, so it has a nice cold bite too to it. So I like it. Great merchandise here at the Epcot Festival of the Arts. So I really enjoyed the fried green tomato and fennel and blue crab. That was super delicious. Now I'm still standing in the Odyssey, but I'm checking out some more merchandise. So check out this one. The Epcot International Flower and Garden with Donald. And the little bee on here, he's the scavenger hunt. So you can go around the different countries, and he's hidden somewhere in the gardens in each country. So he's a scavenger hunt. And I love this Figment shirt. Let your imagination grow wild here at the Epcot International Flower and Garden Festival. So that's cool. They also have a water bottle with that, and it has all the little different country symbols down on the bottom. So I like that too. They have more stuff than we saw outside. They have coffee mugs, and they have little salt and pepper shakers shaped like the garbage cans. So I like those. And here's a little print you can get. You can even get a festival's cookbook, and this will have different recipes, I think, from the festival foods. Let's take a look inside. Whoops. Let's see. Oh yes, the warm berry buckle. I've seen that here. They have stuff from Food and Wine Festival, it looks like. The New Brunswick Cider. So this is a pretty cool book. If you're into cooking, you could be making all this stuff at home that you can get here at the festival. There's some more Minnie Mouse shirts over here. These are all really pretty. So they have a lot of merchandise. And here they have the Dooney and Burke Flower and Garden Festival purse and bag. So those are neat. And over here they have one more line of clothing. It's called Put a Little Zest in Your Fest. So I guess this is a tribute to the citrus that they have here at the festival. They have it in a Spirit jersey form, tank top, they have socks, they have another pair of ears over here. So lots of great merchandise here at the festival, all different kinds of stuff. All right, let's head on outside and find some more stuff to eat. I also want to mention that every evening here at the American Gardens Theater, they have the Garden Rocks concert. And this happens 3 times a night, 5:30, 6:45, and 8 p.m. And every few days they have a different band. So today and tomorrow is the Glass Tiger. And usually on the back of this, it tells like the whole festival. Yep. So this is everybody that's coming. So if you have a favorite that you know you want to plan your trip around, or maybe just if you've already booked your trip, you can see who's coming when you're here. So these concerts are usually a lot of fun. So check it out when you're here. We're gonna head over here to the America Pavilion and check out the Smokehouse. Here in America, where we can find Mickey and Minnie hanging out. It smells delicious here at the Smokehouse. Let's see what they have to eat. Okay, here in America, I got the shredded beef brisket over a potato. And it looks like it's got onions on it and green and red pepper. And it's got a nice sauce. So let's give this a taste. That's pretty delicious. It's sweet and smoky. I think the red sauce is like a smoky, like mild barbecue sauce. And then this white sauce is a cheddar fondue. And it's really sweet because of the onions and the peppers over it. But the brisket itself has a really nice smoky, sweet flavor as well. Probably has some barbecue sauce I already rubbed onto it and seasonings before it's smoked. So really tasty. I would get this again. Okay, we've made it over to England. And here's Peter Pan and Captain Hook.
I'm not reading it, am I?
Get a little closer here. My favorite thing in England at the Flower and Garden Festival, let's get across the road here, is all of the little teapots. And look, here's another one of those bees. Because each one is like a different kind of tea. Like this is exotic mango and ginger, but it's the plants that would be in this tea that they're growing in the pot. And you can even take a tea garden tour at certain times of the day. And it's in this book. I read it earlier. So let me check it out for you again, find it. Here's another one, look. Green pomegranate, raspberry, and strawberry. So those are the plants that are growing there. I can see the strawberry leaves over here. And every now and then you might get lucky enough to see some fruit. Here it is in the book, the Royal Tea Garden Tour, and it's every day at 9:30 in the morning. So you gotta come early. It's a 45-minute tour, and it's only $20. So I think it would be interesting to do sometime and hear about all of this stuff. Here's the spiced apple chai. And I also like the arrangement of all the colors in the flower beds here. Really pretty. This is one of my favorite things to come and see every spring. Peach cold brewed iced tea sounds delicious right now. I'm thirsty just thinking about it. Let's see what these other ones are. This is wellness support lime and ginger. And a wellness soothe turmeric. And they have a lemon and ginger over here. And this is honey and vanilla. There's the lemon and ginger. Every now and then you'll see a little lemon growing if you come. It just depends when you come. And here's peppermint cheer. Really fun. Over there's Alice in Wonderland meet and greeting. Very cool. I came inside one of the English shops and I saw this cup with the Mad Hatter, and on the back it says, "Mustard, let's don't be silly." I love that line in the movie. And then it's the twinkle twinkle little bat going on around the bottom of the saucer. How I wonder where you're at. It's cute. This is nice. And a white rabbit. These are cute. Oh, look, they have another sign for this English tea garden tour, and they have more times. They have a 1, a 3:30, and a 5. So, what's the difference between that and now it's the Royal Tea Gardens at 9:30? So I don't know if they're two different tours or the same tour. Sometime I'm going to come here and find out about the tea tour. I'm still in search for more food. And look, here's Pooh and Rabbit. They're my favorites. Favorites of favorites, childhood favorites. Winnie the Pooh and Rabbit. Over here is Tigger, Piglet, and Eeyore. These topiaries over here have always been some of my favorite at the festival. Bambi. And over here is Friends Flower and Thumper. What I love about them is they always move them around. So they're always in a different scene. They're so cute. And I love these blue and yellow flowers. Another one of my favorite garden spots is down here. If you're headed towards the Le Cellier Steakhouse in Canada, I love this garden area over here. All the different colors. It's just a quiet spot where you can sit. A lot of times throughout the season, I will see baby ducks in here. And it's just kind of fun because sometimes I have followed the same family of ducks for the couple of months of the festival and watched them get bigger. So it's just a really fun place to hang out. No baby ducks today, but they just may not have hatched yet. It's still very early March. But I bet in the next couple of weeks we will see some. Here at the refreshment port, they've been having different kinds of poutine for each of the festivals. And for this one, they now have a coffee rubbed pork poutine. I'm gonna come on this side so I can get this picture better. Here it is. So that's interesting looking. Got like a corn relish. And the beef brisket poutine I've had before. It's a little bit heavy. The beer cheese sauce, I think, kind of really over masks what poutine is really supposed to be. It's a really strong taste. But the traditional poutine, I've had that too, and that's delicious. That's right on. So I would probably just go with the traditional versus these eccentric type ones. Even though typically I like to get things that, you know, you can't get anywhere else. But with the poutine here, I've found the traditional is the best. Here is the citrus blossom. Let's see what they have here. Okay, so they have a lobster tail with Meyer lemon emulsion and grilled lemon. Tuna tataki, which is spicy yuzu glaze with mango and avocado, and papadum crisps, which are those chips underneath. That looks really interesting and pretty. Then we have the crispy citrus chicken. That sounds good with orange aioli and baby greens, and a citrus shortcake. That might be pretty delicious as well. So ode to the citrus here. This is also the booth where you can get the Orange Bird drink cup, sippy cup, I guess. I don't know. It comes in with an orange cream slushie, and he's $14. I have seen people carrying these around all day. So if you're into Orange Bird, that's where you get it, is at that Citrus Blossom booth. Another different type of booth they have here is the Honey Bistro, and this came out last year, where everything at this booth has honey in it, and they even have the little beekeepers over here. And I don't know if these have real bees in them or not, but they show you how they make honey and all of that. They talk about it, so that's really kind of cool. Let's come up and check out the menu. Okay, last year I had the dessert, the wildflower honey with the mascarpone cheesecake. That was really delicious. Really light cheesecake, but it had that good honey flavor. It was really good. They also have a honey tandoori chicken flatbread and a roasted cauliflower. I kind of think I got the roasted cauliflower too. It looks familiar, like I think I ate it. So different things here to try for sure, and all with honey. Okay, I've now made a full circle around the World Showcase. I'm at the last booth before I head back into Future World, and that is the Flavorful kitchen. It's right by the Mosaic over here. And there is Imagination building. If that helps you know where we are. And they have a citrus poached salmon, which I thought sounded good. And also this Mickey Tart peanut butter mousse with strawberry jam and boba pearls. That sounded good. And I think I'm going to get that today because I'm kind of in the mood now to have some dessert. And I'm also going to get this blood orange aqua fresca. The shirt that I showed you back in the Odyssey that was talking about the orange zest, or zest for the fest, that's talking about that drink. So we're going to get that and try it out. Okay, so here's our Mickey Tart. Looks delicious. And here's the blood orange drink. This isn't the drink I thought it was. I thought it was like a frozen purpley drink. Maybe I'm at the wrong booth for that. Maybe they don't have it this year. I assume they do. So if you know what drink I'm talking about, it's like a frozen purple drink, and I think it's orange flavored. Put it in the comments so that I can get it sometime here at the festival. But this is still delicious, and it's non-alcoholic, so I would get this again. All right, let me try this tart. That's really good. It tastes just like real peanut butter and jelly, like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. So there's the peanut butter mousse, the strawberry jam on top. It's got little crystals in it. It looks kind of like glitter. Here's the boba balls on top by the ears. And the crust is just a really nice crust. It's got little seeds in it. I'm not sure if it has a flavor by itself without peanut butter. Let me see if I can get some. Just kind of like a nice ancient grain crust. Like you would have like ancient grain bread with your PB&J. Pretty good. I'm going to taste a bite of the boba ball. It just gives you extra flavor of strawberry. Kind of just pops in your mouth. Really good. Overall, this is a good little dessert. I guess you could have it as like a food item too, but I consider it a dessert. There's lots of great stuff here at the festival, so I will definitely be back to try more. The blood orange is a really nice, tastes like a punch. It's got a nice zest to it and sweetness at the same time. So that's really good. So I will be back. They have so many great topiary exhibits here at the festival. And in China, they have the little animals for the zodiac sign, all made out of different seeds and beans and things. So here's the pig, because it's the year of the pig right now. He's pretty neat looking. And they have all the rest of the animals out on display as well. So here's the rat. And the ox. Look at the dragon. Over here they have the rabbit. This is a pretty tree too. And there's some more on the other side. Here's the rooster. This is the dog. That's cute. Got a corn cob for a tail. And here's the goat. And there's a lion here. So there's the monkey, kind of. Let me see if I can come around. Here's the monkey. And that's the horse. And down there is the snake. There's a line here. This must be like maybe the meet and greet for Mulan, I'm guessing. So they're waiting for her. All right, we're going to keep on the path. There is so much neat stuff to look at this Flower and Garden Festival. So try to go into the countries and take a look around, because each one has unique plants for the festival that aren't normally out throughout the rest of the year. Check out the beautiful Lion King topiary. That's lovely. And I love these little orange plants down here. They're really neat. Here in Germany, they have a beautiful Snow White and Dopey. That's really pretty. Here's the little bee guy I was talking about. He's just here in one of the plants between Germany and Italy. So I don't really know if he would count for the German pavilion or the Italy one on the scavenger hunt. But that's how you find those. And they do have a scavenger hunt paper that you can buy and stick on. Here's the Primavera kitchen here in Italy. They have a pizza Toscana, which is an Italian flatbread with sweet sausage, caramelized onion, mozzarella, Asiago, and Parmesan. That looks good. And then they have the fried green tomatoes with mozzarella and balsamic reduction, which we just had fried green tomatoes. And a tricolored cheese tortellini and the Zappolis. That all sounds delicious.
Oh, here.
I always love all the planters that they put around Italy as well. It just decorates this area by the bridge so much and makes it so vibrant.
Somewhere.
All the colors. And look down here, Lady and the Tramp. That's pretty. That's cute. Well, everyone, we're having a super awesome day here at the Epcot Flower and Garden Festival. We've had such great food, looked at so many beautiful topiaries like Figment here behind me, and I can't wait to come back and see some more stuff. There's so many more great foods to try. And what I just had, that peanut butter and jelly tart, was amazing. And that orange blood drink was great too. It was so refreshing on a hot day. It wasn't the drink I thought it was. If you know what drink I'm talking about, I think it's like a purple slushy. Maybe this isn't the right festival. Maybe that's a food and wine. I don't really know. All these things run together. So if you know what I'm talking about, leave me a comment, because I'm kind of confused at the moment, and I'd like to find it if it is here and try it out at the festival. If you can come to the Flower and Garden Show, come check it out. It is amazing. It'll be running all the way through Memorial Day, maybe even until the beginning of June. So check it out when you're here. And if you like the video, hit like and subscribe down below. Thanks for watching.